Hello guys and welcome to another video. I'm sorry I haven't been making videos, but I wanted to make this video about how people threatened my life in Moscow, Russia. And this is something to consider for anyone who thinks they want to come to Russia and live here. You are very likely to encounter something like this. So basically what happened is I live in an apartment and there are people renting the apartment next door to me constantly making noise, like on purpose, in the corridor where I live. So after 2 years of tolerating this, one time when the noise just became unbearable, meaning they were like screaming in the corridor, like out loud. And again, if you think this is unintentional, it's not. It is completely intentional. They do this on purpose just to annoy people around them. Anyway, so I opened my door and just politely told them, not to make this much noise. Well, if they were normal people, they would have just said, all right, sorry about that, we'll try to, do our best. But these were not normal people. And after I did this, there was a woman, kids, and a husband living there. The husband called me and said he was going to kill me when he gets home. Now, keep in mind, it's not that I am a wuss or whatever, right? I mean, I'm not like a small guy or whatever. I'm like, almost 6'1". But when someone says they're gonna kill you, you don't know if they have a gun, a knife, whatever. So I called the Russian cops and they did nothing. They just came and he left me threats on my phone. There are recordings, there are messages, and in any other country, like in the United States, for example, nothing like this ever happened to me, even in crime-ridden California where I used to live. But here in Russia, apparently it's legal, and the police told me that they can't do anything. And I'm like, what do you mean? This guy lives next door to me. He might kill me. They're like, whatever. He was like, the cop said, did he threaten you with a knife? I'm like, not yet, but he might. And they said, then, call us if that happens. So obviously after I had a talk with, the cops in this, I realized that I'm not even safe living here anymore because this could happen anytime. Basically, the criminals are like above the cops here. The cops can't do anything, and there's lots of crime here. It's just not out in the open. It's more hidden. But for me, it was unacceptable. Like, again, I can tolerate a lot of things, but when my neighbor next door tells me he's gonna kill me, I draw the line. And at this point, I'm considering moving the heck out of Russia because for example, I went to Minsk and things were much, while Minsk is not ideal by any sort of, measure, it's way safer. I moved out of the United States to escape crime. And I don't want to have to deal with Russian crime now. I want to live somewhere safe, where I'm not threatened and I'm not afraid to leave my apartment, which is the case is right now. Like, I literally had to hire private security, which I have on call right now on my phone. Those kinds of things. So just be aware that this type of shit, goes on here. It's dangerous. It's not safe here. So I just want to tell you guys that.